Hello. Hello, I fixed everything. I've done it all now. I had it set up for recording, so it was not working, obviously. Was the problem there, is that it was set up for recording. Okay, so let me reset this. Let me go for, you got a shiny Aerodactyl? Oh, that's awesome, dude. And actually, one more second, I'm just gonna go put my phone on the charger. Okay. Stream is now actually ready to start. Alright. Hello, Kajito, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Administrator Daniel, you have a shiny Groudon. You called it Topazilla. Nice. Good nickname, I approve. Alright. Sorry I'm taking so long, but now I'm ready to party. Let me find where my... oh gosh, my thing is such a mess, guys. Is it this one? Nope. There we go, there's the clocks. Alright, clock time. Ooh, I have to set it to ultrasound. Okay, I did already. Excellent. Thank you all for stopping by. Yeah, we're back doing the actual stuff that you guys like to see, shiny hunts. Oops. Instead of, but well, I mean, I know some of you like the Pokemon X playthrough, and the Pokemon X playthrough is more for me. So there's that. Okay. Yep. I hope you're all having a good time. Goodbye, box. A little box with my Fitbit stuff fell over. Oh, so I've set up, by the way, because stream tip is down. It's destroyed forever. I have set up new stream tipping stuff. So let me see if I can test it out really quick.
Thanks for the donation.
Okay, donate.
Thanks for the sub.
Sub. Hello, Ivan.
Thanks for the donation.
That one didn't pop up at all.
Thanks for the donation.
Oh, that one did pop up. Okay, good.
Thanks for the donation.
Okay, cool. They all worked. And now my sponsor goal is messed up. Let me go set that. Would you stream shiny Zygarde gift? Yeah, hell yeah, I will, dude. I don't know why my sponsor goal is messed up. There we go. I fixed it. I've reset it. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's see what we can get here. We're looking for... I am in front of Groudon, I believe, right? So... I don't remember my synchronizer nature. We have a shiny at 20 seconds, so we'll go for that. Calculate 1240. We're gonna do this. So yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna stream shiny. I love Zygarde. I love Zygarde shiny. So of course I'm gonna do that, man. Of course I'm gonna do that. What I think about Zerora, talking to design and any competitive scene. So design-wise, I think it's cute. I didn't like it at first, but then I saw some art, and I liked the art, so that's good, in my opinion. For design-wise, or not design, for competitive-wise, I don't remember. It's fast, right? So, like, let me check. It's fast and has, like, decent attacking stats, right? So... could be good. A pure electric type I don't think is the greatest type. Its ability is Volt Absorb, which is, you know, that's a good ability. Gaining an immunity is always very good. It's on, you know, 112, 102, 143. It's really fast. That's a good speed tier. I just don't know how much it's going to have over Tapu Koko is kind of the problem. Like, Tapu Koko isn't as fast, that's true, but Tapu Koko hits harder just on the virtue of its ability alone. Good luck, says Paulo Vidal. Thank you for, or Vidal, probably Vidal. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good time here. Alright. Let's see its stats. So I also need to... Oh, I did get Relaxed Nature, which is actually the nature I was aiming for. So I probably was kind of close. Uncheck, uncheck. Alright, it's 192, 203, 210, 132, 116, 117. Whoa, plus 22. Yeah, I was guaranteed to be plus 22. Alright, we'll do calculate. 22 divided by 60. 0.36 repeating. So, actually we could just do... We'll do that again, and then we will just do... Oh no, we can't because I have to subtract this from my value. So, 3.010 minus 0.367, right? Yeah, that's right. 2643 is my new pre-timer. 2643. You think Zerora is like electric Lucario? Yeah, I don't doubt that. Well, he's faster. Lucario, I mean, visually. Well, the thing is, you know, you can't even... Not to put too many holes in your theory, but part of the problem with the idea that it is an electric Lucario, and I understand where you're coming from with that. Don't get me wrong. But part of the reason I don't think that's true is because Lucario is definitely a dog. Zerora is definitely a cat. So, but it's an anthropomorphic. You know, it's in the same vein as Lucario and what's the guy from Gen 5, the one that transforms? Doesn't it even start with the Z? No. I can't remember. Yeah, Zerora. Zorua and Zoroark. So it's sort of like Zoroark. Even similar name, apparently. So they are all similar in that kind of vein. But he's a mythical for some reason. Their stats are way different. Zorora's stats are definitely better than Lucario's. Just because speed matters so much now, and Lucario's slow. Like 90? Get out of here. Nazero says, it costs the game nothing to give us Pokemon with a different color and little stars. What do you mean by that? And welcome to the stream, by the way. But I don't know what you mean by that. Alright, only at 4 minutes. Get out of here with that. Yeah, he definitely is Kajito. I definitely agree. Except he's a mythical, and he's better than both of them. Because his stats, Zorora's stats, like, yeah, he's frail, but he's fast, and I just, you know, I can't see him being better than Tapu Koko. Again, he is faster, that is a plus. Maybe he'll be a decent check to Tapu Koko, because he has Volt Absorb, and then he could take advantage of electric terrain. So if you're, like, worried about combating Tapu Koko, especially since he can stop Volt Turn. Hello, Michael, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your presence here, my viewer. Yeah, so the birthday sponsor goal thing is, my birthday is June 23rd this year. Well, all years, but like, it's coming up. And so I'm hoping to, get, you know, I think it's a lofty goal, but I'm hoping to get 10 sponsors by then, so it would be nice, but that's what that's about. 972. And the reward remains the same as before. I will do a sponsor requested video or stream. Blueberg, a good nickname for shiny Regis. That's a pretty good one. Sorry you didn't get on earlier. How's your day, Blissy? Oh no, I only streamed 12 minutes ago, so I'm doing well. Had a good day. Made some progress in some things. I hung my Pokemon cards up. Ooh, look at this. Isn't this so nice? Tell me that's not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. It's Pokemon cards. I had to move the picture of my cat, though. Anyway. Alright, let's get it back there. Yeah, thank you for stopping by, Reaper Wolf. Yeah, I'm shiny hunting using RNG abuse. Oh, no. How did you get tangled in here? There we go. My GameCube wire was tangled. I only do things legitimately, my friend. And welcome to the stream, San Diego. Oh, let's see here. Let's see how far away I was this time. 196, 380, 191, 143, 108, 134. Plus 8 or plus 6. Okay. I will adjust for that. 6. Do the lesser. What the heck? 6 divided by 60 and do the lesser adjustment. So I'll subtract 0.1 from my timer. For Eon Timer. So do 25. You don't know how RNG abuse works, you just pray to RNGesus. Hey, that's fine, man. But I do have some good videos on how to do it, that's all I'm saying. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Sweet, my dude. Thanks, by the way. Oh, no problem, man. Thank you for being here. Trying to SOS chain Confe like all my other SOS hunts. No luck so far. Yeah, Kajito. SOS, you know, the thing is, my SOS hunts go, you know, pretty well, I think, because I've never done them, but 2 times I was SOS chaining for a hidden ability Bagon, and both times I got a shiny like 10 chains in. Completely insane. Oh my god. Are you seeing this, guys? This is like 10 numbers in, and they're still the same seed. Alright, there we go. Alright, so at 41, I have a 2 in a row frame, so I'm going to be going for that. It's not 2 in a row, but they're too close together, so... Okay, here we go. Target frame. There is one closer, but I'm not going to go for that. 2510. So, 2510. Oh, I'm going to mute the desktop audio. I'm sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah. I didn't want either one of them, either way. I tell the story fairly frequently, but... Happini. Happini's so cute. Okay. I don't think this one's shiny, but yeah. Ultra Instinct Gogeta, late night stuff on Europe at least. Where am I from? It's late here too. I mean, not as late as it would be in Europe, but it's 10 p.m. here. I'll probably stream for another at least an hour and a half, but I'm thinking I'll go to bed at midnight today. Okay. Let's see how far off I was. I'm getting pretty close to the point where it's only reaction time. Yeah, I pretty much only stream... I mean, on the weekends, I do actually typically stream early. But my work day is very light tomorrow. I have, like... I mean, my boss even had to add in some of my tertiary clients. Like... just to fill my schedule up. Like, I have... Who do I have tomorrow? I'm not going to say their names, obviously, but... So I have a 9 and then a 9:30, and I could even be a little late to that 9. Then I have a 10. And then after 10, I don't have anything till 2:15 because it's Memorial Day. But then after 2:15 to 2:30, so then from 2:15 I have a walk, and then another walk. So yeah. So I have a pretty slow day tomorrow. When do I do streams on Pokemon X? Ah, so you want to be just here for my Pokemon X playthroughs? Yeah, I also hope I go to sleep with one then. Yeah, so I typically stream early in the weekends. I typically do stream early, but this is a rare day where me and my girlfriend both had the day off together. And also, so we got some stuff done around the apartment. And then also, I was in the closed beta for a game. I uploaded a little mini combo video of it. So I was playing that. Okay, I was either -6 or -0, so I'm pretty well within reactionary time. So I recorded all of the footage from that combo video and edited all of it this morning. So that's what I was doing this morning, because the closed beta was only for this. It's usually only Wednesdays, and then also usually only on the weekend. And then they did a weekend event because they released a new character. So Hey Bladen33 in Twitch, thanks for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. So I wanted to get as much playtime for that beta test as possible. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Why I didn't stream in the morning. Those two factors combined, I would say. Hey, Burning Turtle 98, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Oops. Oh boy. Okay, we're good. Alright, I have a 2 in a row at 16 seconds. So I'm going to go for that one. Blisy is mine is... You're the first person who noticed. Yeah, I chose to shave today. 1002. Yes, it's all gone. Even my mustache is gone. I shaved that all. I shaved everything today. Six. Nope. Unfortunate. Yeah, basically why I so I shaved because me and my girlfriend were watching Justice League today. Hi, can't stay up since I have a busy day tomorrow. Enjoy the stream. I'm not feeling this new donation link, but I'll give it a try. Any other videos and ideas that you have planned for the future? What don't you like about the donation link, Brian? Any feedback from you, man, I'd appreciate. It should pop up the same as everything else. Any videos and ideas I have for the future? Well, I definitely want to get an RNG of that shiny Zygarde going when it pops up June 4th or whatever day it is. New videos. I've been thinking about, and actually I was talking. This is so funny. I was talking about this about Demo. I've been thinking about doing this for a long ass time. I wanted to do something in the vein of like an RNG Quest or an RNG Nuzlocke, where basically I do a Nuzlocke, but I have to RNG the Pokemon, and I have to shiny hunt. Like there would only be shinies as well. I've been thinking about doing that, but I'm doing a Pokemon X playthrough right now. I wouldn't want to do two Pokemon. Okay, wow, same exact difference. I wouldn't want to do two Pokemon playthroughs at the same time, I think. So I don't know if that would be good streamed or not. If it would be good for stream or video. And I don't know. But I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and then Damo brought it up, saying he was thinking about doing that on his YouTube thing, and I'm like, yeah, I was thinking about that for a long time, but I don't know. I don't know if that would be fun. Like this is an idea I had literally months ago before I started streaming. Do you have to make an account for Streamlabs, and are you required to use the gifts? I believe it is no to both. I believe you only have to log in if you're like have a pro account or whatever. I'm gonna double check that though. Let me see here. Settings. Donor is required to log in for donations. No, you're not. Yeah, so you don't have to log in, Brian, and the the GIFs are just something, it's like, I don't know if you want to send a GIF or whatever. I thought it was fun. This just seemed to be the most legit service for me. You would watch, yeah, but would you guys want it as a stream or would you want it as a video? Because I think they are two distinct things. And I think I'd rather do it as a video just so I could cut down the fat and keep shiny hunting to this kind of thing. But I don't know. I could do it as a stream and then edit it heavily for a video, but that's up to you. You need help. With what? I'm missing one of my favorite Pokemon shiny form. And welcome, Lord of Shadows, by the way, and welcome that guy who works at Sega. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it, guys. You would say just video. See, I was thinking just video too, but I do like interacting with you guys quite a bit. And Brian, the notifications should all be the same. Like, I set everything to be the same up as it was before in terms of when you send it, like how it will work. You wouldn't mind stream or video? What game would you guys want me to do it in? I was thinking about if I was doing it, it would go by generation. For what legend, Michael? I don't know who was 20. I don't know who April was. I'm an idiot. I don't pay attention. You like the idea of me streaming it and then uploading it as a vid later? That could do. See, the thing is, I don't know. It's hard. I'll have to experiment with it. Marco, hey, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by, dude. Are shinies as rare as they used to be? Shinies are more common than they were in Gen 5 and earlier. Really? What is the nickname set to? Is the nickname defaulting to like the I'm a Blissy name? Or does it have any, do you have to just type a nickname in? Like I think you have to type any nickname in there at all. Let me check something. I think that's what you have to do. One. Yeah, I just logged out to see if I could do it. I could do it fine. I'm sorry it's not going well. Oh. Okay, sorry about that, guys. What even am I doing here? Oh yeah, I get so distracted so easily. Okay. You really need to log in with your YouTube 2960. Well, then I set it to not have to log in. So I'm gonna either look into that or 2906. Or I'll find a new service where there's no login required. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. Yeah, let me... Weird that you had to log in. Yeah, that sucks. See, when I log out, I don't think I have to... Oh, whoa, what the heck? I got it. I was like half paying attention as well, trying to help Brian out and thank Brian for being the best guy around. Oh, I see. If you use the credit card, you literally do have to log in. Hmm. Yeah, it does make you log in, huh? There was a setting where you didn't have to do that, so I thought it would just make you not log in. Let me see if I can figure it out. Oh, thank you for subscribing, EarthWizard60. I really appreciate it. Okay. Finally put Pokebeta, nice. Ultras got it. Does anyone here have Marshadow? I do, I think. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, it thinks this is subscribers, I see. You just missed it. Yeah. Shiny hype for everyone. Thank you. Alright, Brian, you donated. You can choose the nickname if you so wish. Otherwise, I will do it to the fastest person. Yeah, you just missed it, Sir Mexican. All right, Brian is good. He is a very good boy. And anyone who... Mustard. There you go. Sir Mexican did it. Sent to a box. Oh, no, EarthWizard60, don't do that. I could get in trouble. Okay, let's see here. Holy crap, 27 viewers. You managed to RNG Nihilego today fairly easily. Does that mean you got super lucky? Chai Guitar Guy. Well, kind of. Basically, yes. Not guaranteed. It doesn't mean you're just exclusively very lucky. It's like... It is luck, but if you have a long enough frame... If you have like a 70 frame window, which has happened to me before, then it's not really any more lucky than... It's not any more lucky than any other kind of thing, do you know what I mean? Let me edit my titles really quick. Edit, so it's going to be 2 or 3. Okay, then that's really lucky. Yes. Really lucky, I think. Okay. I'm just going to go back in there. Giratina is the same hole, right? It's Giratina and Mewtwo. Did I get the Mewtwo? I didn't get Mewtwo. Did I get Mewtwo? Sir Mexican. Yes, the beard. Right. Basically, me and my girlfriend were watching Justice League today, right? We were just chilling, having a good time watching Justice League. We'd both never seen it before. I still never watched Superman vs. Batman, because I was not interested. And so we were watching it. Oh, actually, I have to look at the... No, I'll look at this. So we were both watching it, and You nicknamed it Mentos, really? Okay. Because I thought that's what the Registeel's name was. Anyway, so it is nicknamed, I shaved my beard because we're watching the movie, right? And I'm sitting there, and like my face is just like, it like hurts because it's like being pulled by the beard hair. And so like I went to comb it because I was like, maybe it's just knotted and I haven't combed it because I'm lazy. And I comb it and it doesn't. Oh, and it doesn't. Oh my gosh, I'm doing so bad because I'm trying to read chat and tell a story and play this. And so anyway, I'm in there, and after I comb it, it does nothing. I just shave it, and I just keep going until I felt comfortable, like physically in my face. And then I shaved the mustache off just because the mustache wasn't obviously pulling my hair or anything. It wasn't getting pulled or nothing, but oh, this is the wrong one. No, is this the right one? Is this the hole that... Green is where Mewtwo's supposed to go, right? That's where Giratina is also. I have a few Pokemon that could be there. Alright. Yes, there is. There's lots of them. Lots of tutorials, Gogeta. That is basically what I do. You missed nothing with Bad vs. That's pretty much why I didn't watch it. I thought it would not be very good. I actually thought that Superman was going to be like evil in this film when he came back and his brain was all broken. I thought for a second that his brain was like not actually fixed. I also was surprised that they actually killed him. Like he was literally dead. I thought it was just like going to be like the comics where he was basically almost dead, but he went into a coma for a while and then they found a way to... I can't believe I avoided that Zappy boy. To Serbia, I mean my vast knowledge. Yes, sir, Mexican. Whew. It's not yellow, right? Like, I'm not looking for yellow. Like, Giratina's not going to be in yellow, is he? Giratina's yellow. Damn it. Alright, I'll go yellow. Heatran's probably yellow, too. Managed to avoid spoilers and memes. Infinity War, you know, that's my standard fare, where I don't think it's great. Deadpool 2 I literally saw last night for the first time in the theaters. That was pretty good. You know, I have Mewtwo already. I just couldn't remember what whole... I'm looking for Giratina or Heatran, which I think are both yellow now. That I just couldn't remember correctly. I didn't even remember what whole Groudon was. Because I remember all of the legends I wanted was basically in one hole. Like, it was Giratina, Groudon, and Heatran were all in the same spot. And I thought it was green, but it appears that it's yellow. And I had passed a double yellow. Dang it. I'll probably be able to get Giratina this time around in terms of literally getting it to show up, because I have Dialga and Palkia in my party, so. Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really bad at interacting with chat when I'm doing Ultra Wormhole Ride, just because it's so oh, yellow. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, there's another one at least. So, Giratina probably will show up. Yeah, there it is. It's gotta be him. Oh, it's Heatran. Alright, there you go. Completely different luck than I thought. Alright, well, I want this Timid Alakazam here for the Heatran. I think Modest isn't bad, but I think Timid is better. My calibration will probably work, just because it's the same exact area, right? This is the same area Groudon was in, eh? So. Oh. Nope. I can get a smaller one. Okay. Red Blaze 332. It'll pop. Thank you for subscribing. And I'm sure the message will pop up in a second. I'm not looking for a shiny HPIC train. Get the hell out of here with that. It'll take too long. Okay, here we go. I don't care about shinies at all. No, I'm just kidding. Nope, wrong one. Yeah, I can get, if I'm aiming for a one frame shiny, I get very, very excited. And it also depends on how long I've been. It also depends on how long I've been. How long I've been hunting the thing for. Like for type null, I almost lost my mind, you know? But with other things, it's like, oh, hey, there it is. That's cool. Like that's, you know, that's all I need. But yeah, it's basically like a reaction to like my skill. It's like, oh hell yeah, I did that. I'm the best. Sinnoh Legendary, Heatran. I'm doing Timid Sync. We got a 15-second Timid one. Gonna go for that. Set as target frame. Calculate 902. Oops. 902. Okay, 902. There we go. Much better. Hey Preston, how's it going? Glad to see you here, my friend. You did Stack Taka, and I was... Yeah, it must have been nuts, dude. Mr. Mexican. 6. Yeah, it must have been insane. I will increase the volume for the dope-ass Sinnoh music. Okay, so, Brian, if you're still there, along with some other people, everyone else in the chat as well, for that video I was talking about. Oh, I thought he was talking about me. For that video I was talking about, or that Pokemon series, or that shiny series where I do like a shiny Nuzlocke basically. What games would everyone want to see? Like I was thinking about doing Emerald, because I haven't done Emerald in a long time, and I could do a how to get a shiny starter in Emerald video, because someone's recently discovered a way to get your secret ID in Emerald right away, to figure it out. And you know, I haven't played Emerald in a long time. But what games would you want to see for that kind of video? Doing a shiny hunt Nuzlocke video series. It would also be a little different than a lot of other Nuzlockers. I would edit a lot. It would be a Nuzlocke with shinies, yeah. I'm 40 frames early. That mechanical keyboard, yeah, dude. It's pretty good. Can it be done for this game? Yeah, I was thinking about doing it for my Ultra Moon because I'm so early on in my Ultra Moon. I'd have to either hack in honey early or trade over a bunch of honey from another game early. Yeah, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Possibly. I would consider doing that. I do like those games. Ugh. Yeah, I go for 1 frame windows if they're early. If it's like, you know, 15 in. Dick, you have my support for any game. Oh, well, thank you very much, Preston. Yeah, I'm just not sure which one I'd want to do. Like, even right here, I just got, you know, a bunch of mixed opinions from everyone. I think people might like Emerald the most. I haven't done, but, like, you know, who knows? I could, yeah, I do think people like Emerald the most, but who knows? Yeah, I remember not liking him. Oh, gosh. I remember host a straw poll. That's probably a good idea. RNG Nuzlocke for Coliseum. No. No Ultra Sun and Moon. Yeah, well, the thing about Ultra Sun and Moon is I'd have to do a lot of I have to do a lot of research for Ultra Sun and Moon specifically. I'd have to find out where all of the safe spots to stand are. And I'm less interested in playing through Ultra Moon, if I'm super honest again. Oh, Brian, you know what? You actually just reminded me. Brian, I am almost done with the team that I'm doing for Pokemon Battle Revolution. So, guys, I don't know who is excited about this besides me. But I'm going to do an entire playthrough, probably recorded, not streamed, it's too boring, of Pokemon Battle Revolution. And then I'm going to make a video talking about why it's just the worst game, and I hate it a lot. Hey Danny, glad to see you here. Hope you're doing good, Danny. Glad to see the stream. Blah 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 blah. Glad to see the stream is popping off tonight, guys. 1038. Whoops, I opened up RNG Reporter by accident. Get out of here, RNG Reporter. Okay. 1038. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Damn, rip all the people who like that game. Listen, man, I kind of like it too, okay? But I also think it's really bad. Do you know what I mean? I would just do Ultra... 6. I would just play through Ultra... No, I didn't, Danny. I didn't. It's... I actually have to change this because it's bugged. Oh, let me... I'm almost positive I've not gotten another one. The bar... Hold on, let me actually adjust this right now. Let me fix that right now, Danny, because that is definitely misleading. See, it's for followers only. Yeah, I'm just going to disable it because it's just wrong. Yeah, I wish I had another one, but it's just not showing up. So let me catch this thing and then I'm gonna fix it for tomorrow evening. I'll have a better... Okay. So proud that my first Wii game was a disappointment. LOL. A Battle Revolution run. Soundtrack is good, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I have a lot of fond memories of it as well, because the thing is, that was the only way... So first of all, this is going to be very hard to explain because you guys weren't there. But basically, when... Okay, so for PBR specifically, oops, hold on. So for PBR specifically, I got it and I liked battling online because you could do random battles online, which you could not do. Okay, so I am minus 42, I believe. Oh no, I was minus 40 last time. Okay, so we're gonna open up a calculator, do some serious adjustment. 40 divided by 60 is add point. That makes sense. So plus 2.543. 3.210 is really 3210. Well, that's funny. Okay. Who else works Memorial Day? Hell yeah, Danny, I'm working Memorial Day. What's up? I do have an easier day than usual, though. I will say that. Wrong one. Okay, so... Yes, so I liked playing people online. Random. That was pretty fun. Because there was no matchmaking. People forget sometimes that there was no matchmaking in Diamond and Pearl's online play, so that sucked. There was also... You quit Domino's hard. And then also... so my buddy used to stream on Justin TV a lot. His name was he still has a YouTube. He doesn't upload to it anymore, but his YouTube is Dude1991, and he used to stream on Justin TV a lot, and he would stream just like Pokemon or Melee. This is also the same guy who got me into Melee. And so he'd stream all this crap just for fun, and he'd never, none of us would ever get any viewers back then. We're just basically streaming to show each other games. Like, he would get the whole Poke Central chat in, which was anywhere from 20 to 50 people, but there was no way to monetize it, so it didn't matter. It was really fun, really fun. So he streamed PBR a few times, and he hated it. He hated the game a lot. He hated the game like so much. Oh hurts. And so every time, oh, much better. I don't know why I was sitting on the edge of my chair. So every time he'd stream, people would be like, "Hey Tom, PBR please." Tom, PBR please, right? You're gonna do PBR, Tom, right? Right, Tom? Right? You're gonna do PBR? So he would do that. We'd do that to him every time, basically. It was really funny. $150, $97. I was hoping I wouldn't have to calibrate so much, but I'm now plus 40. I must have fidgeted there. That makes completely, that's complete nonsense. I was just minus 40. How could I be plus 40? Whoops. I always name Corfish after I literally can't get any closer, Ivan. I am a twitch away. That's not 12, is it? Yeah, it is. Oh. You think I'd know what numbers was what, but I don't. I think I must have fidgeted. It's not inconsistent with... It's not I'm not that inconsistent is the best thing I'm trying to say. I was minus 40 twice, and then I was plus 40 once. So the plus 40 as of right now is an outlier to the consistency. And it was made after an adjustment, so... I don't think it's a very big deal just yet. It could become a big deal, but I don't think it is one right now. Should Game Freak create a Pokemon Simulator game? I think... Here's the thing, Brian. I think in an ideal world, they could, but they realize no one would play on cartridge if they allowed this. So I think that they will never do it. I don't know why Game Freak allows Pokemon Showdown to exist, though. Now, I think they could make an independent game. I mean, they've done similar things before. Pokemon Stadium, PBR. Not PBR, but... Pokemon Stadium was a battle simulator, basically. You know? 228. Let's see, you got your shiny Hone Edge. 47 eggs. Nice, dude. Nice, nice, nice. What's GPX Plus? I don't know what that is. The Pokemon game should have Go integration. I think Go integration is fine if it's just like you can trade Pokemon over from Go. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. That's pretty cool. That sounds like a cool website. Oh, I see. I mean, it's just, like, I get that the VG... Like, the thing is, you think Nintendo would have a proprietary resource. Okay, I was exactly on the frame, so... Okay, well, Prism is... So, first of all, I don't think Uranium was very good, by the way. I don't think Pokemon Uranium was good at all. So Volcanion and Ultra Sun and Moon, I think you have to do Larvesta. But Pokemon Prism, that was a fucking shame, dude. That got cease and desisted. I think that game would have come out without a goddamn hitch if Cool Boy Man didn't try to promote it so heavily and advertise it as like a brand new full release game. I mean, it was a full release great game. But it's just like, you know, Cool Boy Man hyped it up so much and it got cease and desisted. It's like if he didn't hype it up, he would have been able to finish it. Because he never ended up finishing it, as far as I'm aware. Oh, Volcanion, not Volcarona. Duh. Volcanion? No, he's not. I think only 2 mythicals ever, or something like that, have ever been available in-game, right? Like, without anything... No, not 2 mythicals ever. 1 mythical ever. How do I feel about the new Pokemon game rumors? I don't know. They don't sound great, but they could also just be fake. I don't like the idea of a remake of Kanto. Without any changes and with only original 151. Like, I don't know who Game Freak thinks they appeal into, like, okay. I think Game Freak is... Like, when you take a look at sales charts, the best-selling Pokemon games are just on the most popular Pokemon systems. You know? I don't think triples is going to be possible unless, you know, they really optimize the engine. Because right now the Gen 7 engine is so detailed, and supposedly Gen 7 is Gen 8 is going to be on the same engine as Gen 7, which is insane to me, by the way. If they make a Switch game with this engine, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, you can't judge it based on, you know, we have seen no trailers, we've seen nothing, so you really can't judge it that heavily, in my opinion. You know, that's just how it is. You can't judge it too heavily. But I don't like the ideas of it. The ideas that have been presented so far, not the biggest fan of that, of those things. What I am doing, Michael and NFK, is trying to find, so it's called RNG abuse. I'm trying to find my initial seed with these spinning clocks. And when I do find my initial seed, I check to see what frame shinies will be on, and if they're too long, then I don't wait for them. And you'll see it in a minute. So I'll explain it all when it all pops up. So I do this clock thing, I do it 8 times. Oh, I need to change my stream's title. It's not Groudon, I'm looking for Heatran now. So, alright, so this pops up. This is my initial seed. This is the random number that all random numbers in my game are being. Shiny Heatran. Hunt. Shiny Hunt Heatran. For Twitch. Done. Okay, so they sorry about that. So this number is completely random, right? And so all the randomness will come from this number. So I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to hit the calculate button, and it'll tell me at 26 seconds I'll have an adamant HP Ice Heatran, if that is shiny, if I can get it at that exact moment. So I will right click that, set as my target frame, then find out exactly how long. So 1610 frames, so we're going to do that. So I put that into my timer, 1610, and away I go. Game Freak is catering to the mainstream audience, Pokemon Go players and older people. I don't think Pokemon Go... It's adamant, though, so Mexican, so it sucks. No, it's too late. It's like 2 minutes in. I ain't doing that. I ain't waiting 2 minutes for nothing. I don't think Pokemon Go is more popular than Ultra Sun and Moon. There's no way Game Freak made more money from Pokemon Go than it did from Ultra Sun and Moon, because Game Freak doesn't make a lot of money, or Nintendo. No, Game Freak did make money off of Pokemon Go, but I don't think Nintendo did. Like, Nintendo was not making very many profits from Pokemon Go. And I don't think Game Freak, it's the Pokemon Company, which is different than Game Freak. I don't know how they'll monetize it. Game Freak knows the hardcore players will still probably buy the games. Yeah, they probably will. I probably will. I mean, you know, I can't afford to not buy the game. Well, the thing is, you can't say Game Freak has nothing to do with Pokemon Go, because Game Freak owns the Pokemon Company, do they not? I thought that the deal was that Game Freak and Nintendo created the Pokemon Company International, and then they each own a portion of it. I thought that was the deal, to my knowledge. So yes, Game Freak did not develop it, but there are many cross owners and all that kind of thing between the two companies. So you're saying Game Freak owns a third, the Pokemon Company owns a third of itself, and Nintendo owns a third? Yes, and Pokemon was created, like, and the Pokemon Company was created by Game Freak and Nintendo. Like, it was an idea so they could do the multimedia franchise, right? I don't know if they've done anything lately, Sega, but they definitely have made other stuff, like, before. That was plus 4 frames, so I'm pretty close. Roughly, yeah, the Shiny Charm would speed it up quite a bit. I just don't feel like getting it, because I don't like... But Niantic is doing Pokemon Go. Okay, so Niantic has to pay Pokemon to use the rights. Do you see what I mean? So Niantic makes the game, yes, but they made a deal with Pokemon so that they could use Pokemon characters and all that kind of thing. And so the money they make on Pokemon Go is paid to the Pokemon Company, and subsequently it is paid to Nintendo and Game Freak, because Nintendo and Game Freak own the Pokemon Company. Now, since Nintendo and Game Freak only own 1/3 of since Nintendo and Game Freak only owed 1/3 of the Pokemon Company, and the Pokemon Company is not getting paid 100% of the profits from Pokemon Go, the amount of money they are making off of Pokemon Go is probably not a lot. But the thing you gotta remember about Pokemon Go is, let's assume Pokemon Go is, right? Let's say it is the most popular Pokemon game right now. Pokemon merch is not dependent on the Pokemon main series games to sell. So Pokemon Go players are just as likely to buy an Eevee doll or pack of Pokemon cards as a video game player, right? So that's where Pokemon companies' profits are really coming from. And I think the naming, just naming it Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go, like, they're just trying to get people to be like, oh, I've got a Switch and I like Pokemon Go. This has Pokemon Go in the name, you know. But Pokemon Go is barely a game. It's not very fun. And I hope the main series games do not become too much like it. I don't mind some cross-platform trading or anything like that. Even if they just made the Safari Zone. Like, let's say there's a Safari Zone, right? There's Safari Zone, and you catch all the Pokemon in the Safari Zone using, you know, Spinny and all that kind of thing. I'm actually fine with that, because that's fine. The Safari Zone's a stupid gimmick anyway, so... I'd rather have a slightly skill-based timing game for my Safari Zone than literally pure randomness. Anything to make the Safari Zone more fun, in my opinion. Got one in 19 seconds. Bank Ball Pokemon. I don't see a main series game becoming like Pokemon Go other than potentially using catching feature and having a different controllers. Yeah, I mean, 1192. I think everyone's worried about the way catching would work, but I don't see how they could make catching work like that. I just don't see feasibly how they could make catching work. God bless me. I mean, I don't see how you could make it work while sitting down, like just sitting playing docked. How could you make it work? Do you know what I mean? I just don't get it. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. But like, how would you make the... Because that's all done via swiping and all that kind of stuff. So I don't see how... But, who knows. Oh, whoops. I'm just gonna reset. As long as they don't... But higher combat? Oh, butcher combat. If they make combat real time, I'll lose my shit. I like the way combat works. Listen, again, if there's a mini game, like let's say the contest, you know, there's always some contest style thing, whether it be Pokemon Contest, Pokemon Musical, Pokestar Studios, whether it's any of those kinds of things. If, you know, if Pokemon does it like that, and they have a Pokemon Go style mini game for Pokemon Go catching or Pokemon Go combat within the game, and the regular game is still, you know, turn-based RPG, hey, I'm fine. I kind of want to do a deep dive into one of those game modes, by the way. I've literally never played a Pokemon Musical, I don't think, aside from the tutorial. Do you know what it's like? Do you guys literally... I actually don't know what they're like. Do you guys know what they're like at all? Are they fun? Like, are they... Like, yeah, they're stupid, but, like, are they fun? Because, like, I don't know. I know almost nothing about the game, you know? Oh, nice picks, Mighty Nico. I just saw them. You love Pokestar Studio? My favorite thing about Pokestar Studio is nothing. I can't remember it. Pokemon Musical is dumb. I mean, they seem dumb. I just want a Sinnoh remake, specifically Platinum. Also, I would like to see them go back to 5th gen sprites. 3D is cool, but I prefer 2D. 5th gen did it best. They'll never go back to sprites NFK, by the way. That is literally a 0% chance that'll happen. I never, ever, ever used the underground. But maybe it was fun. I just never, you know, I never had any friends to do it with or anything like that in real life. None of us ever cared about that kind of thing. For saying what? Wait, what are you thanking me for saying? The only gimmicks I have played... Oh yeah, black and white sprites look gorgeous. I love them, dude. Black and white sprites are freaking amazing. Oh, Brian's right. Brian's right. Pokathlon was lit. Contests are the ones I probably played the most. I played contests quite a lot. Even as a kid, I liked them. I think, like, I think, guys, I can't think, apparently. Contests have strategy in them, and I like it. I like that there's moves that have different uses. You know, Game Freak's too afraid to expand on any kind of mechanic that's not the main series mechanic. And I think that's why you see stuff like... I'm slouching. Okay, so when you take a look at contest mechanics work really similarly to battling, but they're different. But Game Freak's too afraid to, you know, seriously commit to any of these secondary modes, and I think that's why you see them dumbing them down, because contests did have a lot of strategy. Contests had a clear victor. Contests had a lot of stuff like that, right? But then when you look at the next thing they did, musicals don't have anything like that. Musicals are just boring and dumb, and it's just because they didn't want to have anything with mechanics. They just wanted some silly thing for kids to play around in instead of actually having like a mechanical purpose to them. And I think, like, if they were really smart, they could have, you know, had you choose, you know, Pokemon games could have had you choose a career path as a contest star or a, you know, battler. And a contest star, like, it's not like you can't know how to battle in a contest. Like, you need to know moves. So I think the plots could progress just fine, but you know, or maybe they could have the contest star be like a sub, you know, path 2330, so stuff like that. I don't know. I think they're just too afraid to expand on secondary mechanics as a main way of interacting with the game. Pokathlon is the mini games from Heart Gold, Soul Silver. They're super sick, a fun way to get extra items and all that kind of stuff. And those were fun because they reminded me of, they're basically like Pokemon Stadium mini games almost. I think, anyway. I'm probably early on that one. Okay, let's see what I got wrong here. Hopefully I don't send it to the box this time like an ape. PokerStar Studio is a nice little way to teach you about some game mechanics. I don't know, I don't remember. I forgot, but there was an interview with the Game Freak, said they would go out on the game biting. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Yeah, Junichi Masuda can seem to be a bit lazy to a lot of people, and, you know, it's hard to say Junichi Masuda is lazy. I think it's actually more that there's like a change in a design philosophy. So, Junichi Masuda can't be a lazy game developer because he made Black and White 1 and Black and White 2, and those games are freaking amazing. Also, Junichi Masuda did not make, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. That was actually... Okay, I was on this exact frame. That was correct. God damn it. That was actually... I think it's Shigeki Umori is the guy's name. He made Ultra Sun and Moon. So these developers, Game Freak, are terrified of the mobile gaming market. They think mobile gaming makes it so kids don't hold their attention as much and all that kind of stuff. And, I think Pokemon Go only reaffirmed their fear of the mobile gaming market, thinking that Pokemon cannot survive. But Ultra Sun and Moon were the best-selling third versions since, I think, Yellow, right? Maybe Crystal sold more than them, but, like, that's really good. Let me double check in a little bit, but... Okay, let me see here. What do I got? Sorry guys, I'm a little distracted, but... Alright, I'm gonna reset. Mobile gaming isn't gonna kill handheld gaming because it's marketed as a gaming console, so... I thought Ultra Sun... I remember Sarah B saying that they sold very, very well. Brian. Joe Merrick was saying how well he was impressed with how well they sold. I mean, Ultra Sun and Moon were the ultimate cash grabs for Game Freak, I think. Just ultimate cash grabs. They're such lazy games. It's insane that they were the same. No, the best-selling third versions. I didn't think that they sold better than Sun and Moon. I thought that they sold better than, like, Platinum, Black and White 2, Crystal. I mean, that could just be a virtue that there was two of them, and some people like me were just inclined to buy both. I got one at 59 seconds. I'll aim for it. 3550. Yes, it does remove a shit ton of shiny locks. Was it all of them, Brian? Like what it... Oh, what the heck? Eon Timer didn't start. Am I crazy? Gosh dang it. Was it all of them? There's no way Ultra Sun and Moon sold more than Yellow. Did Ultra Sun and Moon sell more than Yellow? That's impossible, right? That has to be impossible. The Pokemon Yellow version must have been, like, insane. Pokemon definitely is, like, the most lucrative franchise on, like, the planet. I mean, the thing about Pokemon is, you know, it's popular and it's going to be popular for quite a while, but what happened with Pokemon in the 90s, with how popular it was, is going to keep it eternally high on the most sold games ever list, because nothing on this planet reaches the popularity that Pokemon reached in the 1990s. Nothing. So... So it's sold... Yeah, there's definitely... Just by the grounds of you not including Yellow means there's no way it sold more than... Like, Yellow must have been something ridiculous. Yellow had to have been in the double digits, right? So it did... It's done the best... Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no... That's what I fucking thought, dude. Okay, that makes sense to me. Yep. Selling better than Platinum is an insult, by the way. Platinum is so much better than Diamond and Pearl. But Diamond and Pearl sold amazing. Diamond and Pearl sold... Diamond and Pearl are the third best-selling Pokemon games, right? Pokemon's the best RPG games I'll ever play. Pokemon is very good, I think. Simple, but they're like the best way to do a beginner's RPG, I think. Yeah, DP sold super well. DP sold super duper frickin' well. I know Gold and Silver sold more than it, but Gold and Silver, you know what? I think Gold and Silver are really good games. Yeah, my favorite RPG is Star Ocean 3. Oof, that game's so good. But that's an action RPG. If you want to turn it to my favorite, like turn-based RPG, probably Final Fantasy X. I really like Final Fantasy X a lot. It's very good. What did I afford you? Alright. Alright, there we go. FX battle theme is so good. Hell yeah it is, dude. Dang it, not shiny. Ugh. How do you feel about Kingdom Hearts? Ooh, Kingdom Hearts so good. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 are fucking litty. And Chain of Memories on the Game Boy Advanced. Dude, I love Chain of Memories on GBA. That game's amazing. Plat is hands down my absolute favorite Pokemon game. Plat is probably my second favorite Pokemon game. I think Plat for me is tied. Oh, so itchy. Okay, Plat for me is tied. Oh my God, Preston. I really like Kingdom. Well, I'm not gonna argue with my sponsor. Oh, it's the right nature as well. I think Kingdom Hearts has some less than quality games. But Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories on the Game Boy Advanced. I don't like the 3D one very much, but I like the GBA version. Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, and 2 are all fucking amazeballs. Really good games. No, I'm working on the Heatran though. I mean, yeah, the only outlier to that trend is honestly, Brian, is gold and silver. But in my opinion, gold and silver basically can't count because gold and silver were in the height of Pokemania. Like, you know, Gold and Silver came out while Pokemon was still as popular as it would ever be, basically. So, can't really count it. Yeah, they were also just way better than everything ever. Alright, sorry about that. Oops, clear. Oh, hold on. Oh god, hold on, the chat's messing. Okay, here we go. I have to move some stuff around. And I forgot what this was. Okay, let's see here. GS was meant to be the end of Pokemon. Yeah, so they crammed a bunch of stuff in it. Definitely pretty damn good games. What non-Nintendo consoles do I have? I have a lot, Preston. Do you want me to list them all off? I will, but I'm just saying I have a lot. Pokemon Gold and Silver were originally going to be the final Pokemon games. I don't know if they were necessarily meant to be the end. They were just stated to, they didn't think they would. Like, I don't think Game Freak realized, like if Pokemon hadn't become as popular as it was, it would have ended there. Like, they thought it would be the last one they made, so they pumped everything into it. It wasn't, I don't think, personally, it was like, they were like, we're ending it here, this is it. Like, I think they did it, and they were like, this probably will be the last one. So we have to do a new one. So we have to pump as much it's sort of how Fire Emblem awakening happened. Do you know what I mean? You know, the people who make Fire Emblem thought like, well, this is it. Like, if we don't make a hit game, our studio's finished, and so we're going to put everything in to make a hit game. Yeah, Iwata, for real. Iwata also saved Melee, and I loaded the game up. Sorry about that. Thoughts on the new... Hey, Carlita, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by the stream. Thoughts on the new president of Pokemon? I have no idea. Reggie is your only president. Well, Reggie's in North America, right? Reggie didn't leave North America. NOA, did he? And I got no result. And I didn't look. Damn it. Yeah, as I say. Reggie is too popular to leave that job anytime soon. Unless he gets an insanely lucrative deal, but I think Nintendo knows how popular he is. Congratulations on Shiny Type Null, Carlita. That shit is hard to get shiny. Hey, Poodle Fantastic, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by the stream, man. I appreciate it. What's my worst Pokemon in-game memory? It has to be the Bennett. The, when I was a kid, I found a... No, it's not... Okay, well... There's two, I think. So one is the Bennett. I saw Shiny Bennett in Sapphire version. Yeah, I saw Shiny Bennett in Sapphire version, and I had no Pokeballs with me because I was just grinding levels in Sky Pillar. Now, my second worst, and the only reason I didn't say this one initially is because it kind of doesn't count because it's partially an out-of-game memory, but basically, I was, when I was walking down the stairs, I walked into the kitchen, just chilling in the kitchen. My brother walks up. You know, I was a kid. I was little. We were both little. You know, I was in probably 2nd grade playing Pokemon Blue. My brother just whacks my Game Boy Color right out of my freaking hand. Hits the floor. And I specifically remembered I had just evolved. I had just gotten a Charmander from someone, and I had just evolved it into Charmeleon. And I had, because I was working on getting all of the starters. It's 11:24 p.m. here for me. Poodle Fantastic. Very late for you, though. And so he smacks it right out of my hand, and I pick it up, and my game is frozen, kind of. All I could do was bring up the start menu. It wouldn't let me move my character. The contacts were probably jiggled incorrectly or something. And so this is true. So I save my game, and then I turn it off and I turn it back. I unplug my game and I plug it back into the cartridge port, and I turn the game on and off, and my save file is just completely gone. London, huh? Is it raining there? It was raining here. So my save file was completely gone. And I kept the cartridge, I kept the game, I didn't throw it out or nothing. I still have it. That's upside down, but it's right in there in my neat little display. That's the original blue version, and that's my original gold version as well. And so, I kept it. And so, I live in New York, and so I was dating my current girlfriend, and she was like, "Oh, I have all the tools to repair, and clean Game Boy games like that." And I was like, "Oh, cool. Let's replace the battery in my gold version, because I'm so nostalgic for gold version and my crystal version. I want to replace the battery in them, right?" And I was like, "Oh, what would be fun is to look at my blue version from when I was a little kid to see what happened to it, because the game played, but it just didn't save." And so we took a look, and it turns out blue version was actually not broken at all. All that happened was the battery was jiggled loose. That's it. Battery was just jiggled loose. We didn't even replace the battery in it. 474. We didn't even replace the battery. We just oh crap. I didn't hit start on the end timer. My finger just was too fat. I fat fingered it basically. But basically, we just reapplied the contact of the battery and from the battery back onto the original battery. We reapplied the contact, and it saved again. I haven't played through the original version since, but thank you, Preston. Yes, my reflexes are very good. So, so that is my that's probably my worst one. Brother sounds like a dick. I mean, to be fair, he was like 5. And I was not too nice to him. The Game Boy didn't break, though. But that's because the Game Boy had this sick rubber case around it that my grandma Angie bought for me. Best Pokemon in-game memory. My best memory. Best in-game Pokemon memory, man. Again, he was like a 5-year-old kid, and he was angry. I'm not gonna hold a grudge against my 5-year-old brother. Although I do continually feel guilty about the time I threw his G.I. Joe down the stairs, and it popped its arm out of the socket and broke it. Yeah, this is the Game Boy. I can show you the Game Boy. It's right here. It's not the green one. The green one is my girlfriend got me that one. This, I don't know how well you guys can see, but there's like this thick rubber case around it. That rubber case that rubber case is basically what prevented any damage from happening to my Game Boy, I think. I mean, I know they are, like, you know, but, like, there's no crack on it or anything. Like, you know. So my best in-game memory. Brian, best in-game memory. Let me think. Let me think way back. When I was a kid. Okay, completing the Unova decks was, you know, pretty special feeling. I felt like a very good accomplishment because I've never done it. I'd never done anything like that before. I'd never completed any of the decks before, so that was pretty great for me as a kid. Is there like because the thing about Pokemon is there's nothing challenging in them. Excuse me. There's nothing challenging in them, strategy-wise, so it's not like there's a huge, hard challenge to overcome. But what I will say is, you know what a great memory was? Here, this is one of my favorites, actually. So it's hard to recall the story properly, but basically, my girlfriend was trying to complete her Pokedex in X and Y. And she was only missing a few Pokemon, including the legendary birds. And she was like, ooh, I have a 3-frame in a row one. Let's go for that, baby. And so she was like, I said, you know, check your Fire Red to see if you have them. Because she has Fire Red and she played it a lot when she was a kid in 1984. And so I was like, I mean, I don't think they were that hard when I was a kid, but the thing is, I don't remember that accurately. So anyway, my Shiny Luxio missing the secret key in Arceus events. Ugh, missing the secret key sucks, man. Killing a shiny also sucks. And so anyway, I was like, just open your Fire Red game and see if you have the legendary birds. And she opens it up, and sure enough, she has, yeah, I remember missing no rumors as well. I was late for this, so no way I got it, yeah. Yeah, PKSN, get all those events back, baby. So she's like, okay, I'll, so she checks, and she has, ooh, there we go. She has Articuno and Zapdos, right? But she doesn't have, no, yeah, she had Articuno and Zapdos, but she didn't have Moltres. And she was like, oh. She's like, oh, I gotta go get Moltres. And I was just like, hey, can I see your game? I just want to see what you did in it when you were a kid. Because, like, she was like, the last time I played this, she was in probably elementary school, she said. She played that Fire Red in elementary school. You know, which made me feel old as shit because I played regular Blue in elementary school, but that's fine. Only a 3-year difference, huh? Makes all the world. Because, you know, I was in elementary school when Gen 3 came out. Anyway. 34... 110. Okay, so... plus 20? What? How am I plus 20 now? I'll keep going for a little bit before I figure out what's wrong. So... I was like, you know what would be funny? Is... let's check out what, you know, little, you know, 7-year-old Amanda, let's check out what team you beat the Elite Four with. That's always fun, right? And so, I wish I had her Fire Red with me right now. I don't know where it is. But I was like, yeah, let's just check out what little Amanda beat the Elite Four with. And so, she had 93 hours, okay? 93 hours in her Fire Red version, or something like that. and there was no Hall of Fame data. And I'm like, did you not beat the Elite Four, Amanda? And she's like, did I not? And so we look and we look. She didn't beat the Elite Four, but she was saved in the Elite Four building, so she must have gotten stuck, we think, on the Elite Four. And I was like, okay, let me try and beat this without doing any grinding, without anything like that. And doing that with the team I had, with the stuff I had to work with, was one of my greatest achievements. I specifically remember the only way we were able to beat Lance and Gary in a rival was Zapdos. I taught Zapdos Flash, and I also forgot to buy like any healing items or anything before I went into the building. So I was just like, I didn't buy anything extra. I just like picked up the Pokemon and I went in. And what I forgot to do was, nope, not shiny. And so I specifically remember Zapdos was the key. Zapdos I taught Flash, and it had double team already, I think. And so Zapdos would Flash like 5 times or 6 times or whatever, and then double team 6 times. Well, let me see if I have her Fire Red. It's a lighter color. This is not it. Okay, so let me check this out. Let's go on a magical journey together, guys. What? We're not done. Or are you leaving? Let's go on a magical journey together, guys. Boop. Oh my gosh. Make it tiny. Alright. Whoops, and I closed it. Are you guys ready for this shit? Alright, so this is Amanda's Fire Red. It was in our binder. Okay. So let's take a breakdown. And 96 hours. Again, she was a little kid. Don't make fun of her. We're not going to make fun of it too much. But 96 hours with 75 Pokemon. Should I give Heatran the same color? Oh, hey Peterson, what's going on? I basically verlicified the Elite Four. Have you seen Pika Spray's videos? Yes, I have. So, 96 hours, 23 minutes. At least, like, a few of those hours were me. So let's boot this bad boy up. Okay, oh, this was her getting the Moltres. Okay, so let's check out. So let's see here. Let's see what the... I don't know if she moved this Golbat up. I don't know how she has this organized. These are organized so weird. She probably did this herself, though. Look at all these dots on them. She marked them... I wonder what her pattern was. For why they're marked. Oh, are girls... No? I don't know why these are marked like this. These might be organized just based on what Amanda was doing after when she was like catching the legendary birds and stuff. Just popping in to say the title says you're hunting Heatran DJ twins. Yeah, I know, but I'm not gonna be doing this for very long. Okay, so let's see if the Golbat is still here. Like, I only just started doing this. See, like, what are these triangles for? Anyway. Okay, so she must have migrated that Golbat up. I think we took that Golbat up with us. Yeah, we noticed she had a shiny Golbat. She didn't even remember. She did not even remember she had it. Alright, so anyway. So we're going to go over to the Hall of Fame. This was me, okay? I was the one who did this. This is the team I managed to beat the Elite Four with. A level 55 Articuno, a level 45 Pidgeot, 54 Charizard, 52 Zapdos, 35 Vaporeon, and a 42 Primeape, okay? That's it. That's the only Hall of Fame she has. There you go again. No other Hall of Fames. Okay? We're gonna check the items. This is a proof that there's like no hyper potions or anything in here. You know what I mean? Like that's how I beat the Elite Four. The Zapdos is long gone. The Zapdos is in her X version or Y version, or yeah, she has Y. Good luck with the shiny stack attack, Carlita. So yeah, yeah. I wonder what is square and what is not square. Wonder why she has them marked like that. You beat the Elite Four with legendaries? How very unethical. Is that a joke? Yeah, so it was really hard. Like, really hard. The Zapdos was basically the thing that did it all. Good night, Brian. Sleep well. So, that's just a trip down memory lane of my favorite Pokemon memory. Probably my favorite in-game memory. And actually, that's going to be it for me as well, guys. I am exhausted. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much. I will probably be streaming tomorrow, so look out for that. I'm going to do some more shiny hunting. Might be able to use it on my resume, Preston. I think it is, I think it's pretty impressive. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I seriously appreciate it so much. I hope you all sleep well. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.